What is up, core addicts? Welcome back to the series where I recustomize and review past DLC vehicles that didn't have microphone quality before early 2019. So as always guys, feel free to let me know down below in the comments what car you want to see me recustomize next. I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in my next customization video. So in today's video we're going to be customizing the Specter Custom, which I customized / reviewed back in 2017 when it released. So the Specter released with the import-export update drip feed in January of 2017. And is available from the Benny's website for just under $600,000, and then you could take it to Benny's or any other custom shop that allows you to install Benny's upgrades and install the custom Benny's conversion, which is only about $250,000. This adds a crazy wide body and of course tons of the cool Benny's customization that we all love. Now, in regards to performance, this one is in the sports car class and is a mid-tier performing car in that class for track performance, so not really all that great, sort of around the pace of some of the OG sports cars and such, and that's mainly due to its average handling. Also to mention, unlike most Benny's cars, the regular Specter and the Specter Custom do basically have almost identical performance, so something to keep in mind. Now, in terms of what the Specter is based on, the regular one is based on the Aston Martin DB10, absolutely gorgeous car. And then the wide body is inspired by the Vantage GT8, but obviously a lot more dramatic with the width of the wide body and stuff. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the customization of the Specter Custom. Alright, Specter Custom, let's do it. Alright, we got armor, brakes, bumpers. So you got a carbon curve splitter with the reinforcement brackets there. Different color variations. And you got a primary splitter, so more simple. Then you got the short primary, which doesn't have any reinforcement brackets there. Different color variations. Then you got the light primary splitter, which I'm trying to figure out what the difference is. It just seems to be color change, I suppose. It's really tough. Interesting, okay. And then you got the hump primary splitter with the reinforcement bracket. Then you got the inverted low splitter. Well, that one's really low. I think a little too low, if you ask me. And we have stock suspension right now, so I don't think the thing's literally going to be in the ground. Then you got the low primary, low secondary. I don't know. I feel like we should maybe see what the side skirt options look like first before we put a splitter that low. But I'm kind of feeling the. I mean, this one's just as low, isn't it? Let me see. Oh no, that one's a lot lower. Okay, let's put this one for now. Kind of want it in light primary. Oh, it makes, okay, so it swaps over the colors. It makes the splitter carbon and then primary color on the lip below. I kind of like that. So let's go with that. We'll go with the light primary. All right. Rear bumpers, you got the tow hook, which they call tow eye. Okay. You got the black sharp diffuser. Different color variations. Carbon fins. That's okay. It looks like farming equipment. A little sticking out a little too much. I mean, I get it. Diffusers are functional, but that's just, I think, a little overkill. Ooh, I like this one, the black flick diffuser. Chrome and carbon. I like this one. Let's go with the carbon flick. Doesn't stick out too far, but just enough so you can see it. I like that. Chassis, fenders, so you can smooth out the arches. It also extends them. Look at that. Wow, man, it integrates them a lot more clean into the bodywork. It even, look at that. I mean, I haven't customized this thing in literally years, like the custom variant specifically, so I forgot it even. Man, that's a beautiful integration. It's like, that's insane how seamless that is. Wow. Okay, then you got the bolt-on version of the stock. Then you got the smooth secondary, bolt-on black, smooth and black, bolt-on carbon, and then you can do a smooth carbon. Wow. Okay, well for me, definitely the smooth with no bolts. That's insane how much it cleans it up. That looks really good. Engine tunes. So we'll max that out. Exhaust. You got dual oval. Carbon side. Chrome side exhaust. And you got the oval side exhaust. Does it put a plate back here for this? Kind of. I don't know. I feel like we don't need the exhaust coming out of there. It looks a bit, I don't know. Doesn't look right to me. I think we're better off keeping the stock. I don't like the dual oval. If it doesn't fill in that area, it's like too much empty space around the tips themselves, I think. So you know what? I think I'm actually gonna keep the stock exhaust for this one. I think it fills in that space the best, and we don't have, you know, the exhaust coming out of the side. So I think that's the move there. Interior. So dash. You got a street interior, which of course is more race spec stuff. You got the drift stick handbrake and, you know, all the different race controls and switches and all that stuff. Then you got the semi-stripped interior, which makes the large portion of a dash carbon, but it's still all race spec. Then you got the flock dash. Then you have the full carbon dash, pretty crazy, stripped interior. So try to get this view here. Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, I don't really want any of this race stuff. I don't want a race car drift build. I want a nice clean build. So I think I'll skip these options for now. Even though the carbon is kind of cool, but I think we'll skip it for now. Dials, all the different race spec dials for those of you who want to do that. Doors, you got the carbon door cards. That I'm actually gonna do. I think that looks sick. Look at that. That actually looks really cool. I love that. So we'll do that. Seats. So you got the stock seats. You can put sports seats in it, which the texture quality on these is yikes. The stock ones look a lot better. Then you got these different race tuner seats and stuff here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep stock seats. I mean, I was gonna do the sports, but I didn't realize how terrible a texture quality was on them. So I'm actually gonna keep the stock seats there. Steering wheels, if you want to change it, you can put one of these, you know, if you're doing a race car build, a drift build, whatever, I get it. But for me, I mean, I want to keep the stock steering wheel, so we'll keep that. Light color, if you want to change that, stock it comes silver, but if you want to change it to something else, I think I might do like a diamond blue, give this like a little bit of, brightens it up a little bit. Yeah, we'll do that. Looks good. Roll cage, so if you want to install a roll cage, you can do that. All the different roll cages there. Lights, the xenon headlights, we'll do that. Liveries, you got classic white stripe, which is a nice touch. You got the black fills, which I love this. It makes the roof black, you can see there. It also makes the rear section around the tail lights and all that black, which looks incredible. And I think that's it. Oh, and it also blacks out that splitter area. Look at that. Interesting. So you still got the carbon and you still got that section in black below. Huh. Then you can do the same thing in white. Oh, it also adds trim there on the... I didn't even notice that until we put the white version. Actually, putting it in white will be easier to show what it changes on the black as well. So look at it like this. So mirrors, wow, it changes a lot. Jeez, that's nice. Then you got the yellow stripe off center there. Then you got some racing liveries. Nice. Definitely I'm gonna go with the black fills. I love that. Let's see here, plates. Do my black plate for this one. And I think I have my Aston plate here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Perfect. Respray. So for this I'm gonna go with a metals brushed aluminum. I think it just looks so good on this car. It's just, I absolutely love this color on here, so we're gonna do that. Secondary color is going to be actually our brake caliper color for the Specter Custom. You can't change the brake caliper color on the standard Specter, but you can on the custom variant. I wish that this was, you know, an available paintable thing on every car in GTA. It would help our builds tremendously, you know, because literally every car is red. Anyway, it also changes your interior stitching, so that's kind of cool. So I want to go with like a nice like blue theme. So I'm actually gonna go with ultra blue on this. Where is it? Actually, I think I might go racing blue. The ultra is a little too bright. Let's go racing blue. So now we have blue stitching in the interior, which looks sick. And then trim color here you have is for the interior. So sections of a dash and all that, which looks cool. I think I might put the carbon dash because we have the carbon door panels and I think it's not flowing that well. Ooh. We're gonna have to compromise with the race specs. I mean, it's different. It's cool. I'm gonna have to do the carbon. It just flows a lot better with our door panels and all that. And it's a little less boring in the standard interior. Yeah. So we'll do the carbon here, a semi-stripped interior. Just adds carbon everywhere. It looks incredible with our door panels and stuff. We can just ignore the racing stuff in the interior. It's really not that much anyway. Okay, so we got that. And then we'll go back here to the trim color. So now it will only change, which I like this. It will only change a section of the AC vents, the steering wheel, and the center of the seats. So I think it tones down the blue. So I think we can get away with also painting this in racing blue. And it gives us a little bit extra blue in here, but it's not overkill. Let's see how it looks on the seats. Yeah, it looks good, man. I like that. Yes, yes, yes. Very nice. Equivalent for this car goes on the door. Okay. Skirts. Short carbon. Rounded primary. Rounded. Different skirts here. Wow, and this one kind of accents the sports primary. It accents that squared off line coming down from the front fender there, off the wide body kind of. This is a really nice option. That looks good. It doesn't connect that well with the back one though, but I mean you really can't with a wide body that large out back. Whoa, that's low. Okay, so this would go better with the that crazy low splitter we were looking at earlier. Okay, that would make a lot of sense with that one. Jeez, look at that wide primary. That is insane. Man, it's been so many years since I've customized this car. I forgot. That is a crazy, crazy skirt. That's nuts. Wow. That's like actually ridiculous. It has me wondering if I should put, because it's either that one or, let's see here. It's either that one or this one, the sports, because this kind of matches our carbon splitter. That's tough. You know what? Let's see how either one looks, and then you guys can let me know in the comments which one you think looks better. So let's put this on here, and then we'll go back to the bumper really quick. That's the thing with builds. You know, you go back and forth and kind of experiment. Which one was it? It was the low, right? It was this one. Oh, but it still has the carbon down below. I would have sworn there was one. The inverted? No. Oh, because the livery is transferring here to that piece. I see. In that case then, I don't want to have carbon front with the primary side, so we're going to keep our original idea with the carbon splitter, and then the skirt. Either way, this skirt looks a little bit too big anyway, I think. And we're going to go to this skirt here. No, not that one. This one. And it kind of goes with the carbon splitter and all that. Spoiler upgrade. So you have a sports spoiler, you have a race, you have a low spoiler, which I quite like this one. No ducktails, unfortunately, but you got some different spoiler options here, some larger ones, some, ooh, a low carbon looks really good. I like that. Got the sports carbon. Lots of different, well, that's kind of a ducktail, not the one I wanted. It's a drag spoiler. That looks terrible. And those are all the spoilers there. So it's either the low and primary. It does give us the black. I can't tell if that's black or carbon end plates, which actually looks really good. I'm not sure if we should go with that or the carbon. I think the carbon, full carbon. Yeah, we'll go with that. That looks good. Suspension, definitely want to lower it. Doesn't change that much. Look at that. Okay, well, something is something. transmission, turbo, wheels. I actually love the stock wheels because they're paintable on the Specter Custom. I would have definitely painted the stocks in black, which I'm probably going to do on my personal Specter Custom that I own separately later on. Just glitch the stock wheels black. But for now, for this build, I'm going to go to street, and I'm going to throw on here the concave racers. It's a nice multi-spoke wheel, and I want to do the black. And then this one actually looks a little bit better because we have the outer lip, like that chrome look on the outer lip, which I think accents it very nicely against the silver and all that. And windows, we'll do some light smoke so we don't hide the blue interior too much. And that's all the options. That's a good looking Specter Custom, man. I would drive that in real life. That looks insane. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. Look at that. Oof. Oof. I've said it before, the Specter Custom is one of my favorite Benny's cars for customizing because you can go with a race build, a street build, and the customization is just so much fun with all the different parts and stuff. This one was really done right by Rockstar. Wow, man. Alright, floor it. Lots of wheel spin. And like I talked about earlier in the video, unfortunately this car, it doesn't have the performance to back it up, which kind of sucks. It's like a mid-tier performing sports car. It performs around a track pretty much like OG sports car, like original. So the performance is just not all that great, but I mean, who cares when you have the looks and the customization. And also, like I talked about earlier, the Specter Custom and the regular Specter pretty much have the same performance, so you're not missing out on extra performance from Benny's upgrades like you do on most of the custom Benny's cars. Here's some first person. Yeah, the carbon I think was the right move. Even though we have the race stuff in here, you can kind of ignore it. That's sick. Top speed's pretty good though. The handling and the acceleration isn't the greatest, but top speed wise, it's over 120 miles an hour. Like pretty much like supercar speeds. So it's not terrible. It drives okay. It drives like an average 2013 sports car. Not anything all that impressive or different. I mean, it's just drives normal. It's adequate grip and adequate acceleration. Straight line speed though is nice. But alright, let's go ahead, pull over here, open all the doors and stuff. Alright, hopefully we don't have the NPCs talking too much, but look at that, the interior, man, that turned out. Oh, so it changes the floor as well. I didn't know that. It's fine though. The carbon is worth it. The carbon's sick. All right, let's open everything up here. Oh, that's right. I forgot the hood doesn't open on this car. That's where Rockstar was lazy on this one. The hood and the hatch does not open. That sucks. So this car doesn't even have an engine model technically that you can see. I wonder if in the Rockstar editor, if you move the camera in there, usually you're able to see something. I wonder if there's something actually in there or not. But yeah, the blue steering wheel is a nice touch with the little blue accents on the seats. Then because we did the carbon dash, it got rid of the blue on the dash, which I kind of didn't want. I thought it was a little too much blue, so the carbon kind of hid a lot of that. And then we still have the blue stitching throughout with the blue brake calipers to match. Oh, I'm happy with this one, man. Genuinely. Wow, wow, wow. And then the black livery. This is a nice car. Very, very happy, man. For the money, under $1 million for a Benny sports car that has this much customization, you can make some insane builds with. This is 1000% worth it. 850K. Install some upgrades. I mean, if you exclude the performance mods, you're a little cheaper on the wheel color and stuff, and you don't pick wheels that are too expensive. I think you can be under $1 million just with visual mods on this car, which is pretty impressive. So again, highly recommend the Specter Custom. Definitely let me know down below in the comments what car you want to see me recustomize next from early 2019 and older that I haven't done yet. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.